class. I'm Michael Thomas. Today we will be learning about two-step equations. Now when I say two-step equations, Mr. Lee, what does that tell you?
Essentially that there are two primary steps one would need to take to complete the equation.
Exactly. Do you know what we use in these equations?
I'm not exactly sure.
Mr. Brown, do you know?
I think we would use integers, and variables, depending on the structure of the equation.
Correct. So when we have a problem such as 8x minus 3 is equal to 3x plus 17, what do you think we're looking for in this problem? What are we trying to solve?
Well, to my knowledge, the variable, maybe you want to isolate the variables.
And when you say variable, what exactly are you talking about?
The x. Isolate the x.
Bingo. You were trying to isolate the x. When I talk about the x, that is the variable. Alright. Do you know the first step you take to solving this problem? Alright. First step is to take an integer. The integer is the number. You put it on one side. It's 3, for example. You have to do the opposite. Since it's minus 3, you have to add. That way, cancel each other's out. You add it to this side.
So essentially, whatever you do to one side, you do the other.
Exactly.
Okay.
So with that, you get 3x plus, does anybody know? 17 plus 3?
20.
Exactly. You have to bring everything down except the 3 because it's been canceled out. So now you have 8x is equals to 3x plus 20. Do you know the next move, Mr. Lee?
I don't.
The same way we did this with the integer, you now do it with the variable. So since the integer is on this side, what would you do with the 3x?
Try to cancel it out on this side?
Exactly. To cancel it out, since it's a positive number, you do minus 3x. Bring it to the other side. Minus 3x. You know what that gets you?
5x.
Exactly. 5x is equal to 20. This is where it gets a little difficult. Y'all know how to solve this because we're still trying to solve for the variable, which is x. Alright, since there's no adding, subtracting, you have to divide 5 on the other side. The 5 cancels out, and you have nothing left but the variable. Do y'all know 20 divided by 5? 4. Bingo. So there you have x is equal to 4. Well, class, to help y'all solve this equation, I made a song. It helped me solve the problem. I hope it helps you. It goes a little something like this. You take the integer, add it to one side. You take the variable, add it together on one side. You X out the number, divide it on one side. That's what it's all about. Together now. You take the integer, you add it to one side. You take the variable, bring it together on one side. You X out the number, divide it on one side. That's what it's all about.
Okay.
Okay.